Pretty lady. You ready to go play a little bit? Look at these guys pooping in their hay, huh? How inappropriate is that? That's very inappropriate, eh? You're not leaving, are you? Raph, lay down. Come on, little sis. Come on, little sis. Oh, I like my freedom too much. I like my freedom too much. It's too much fun to come out here. This is not good. Here, how about a cookie? Would that convince you? Everybody needs cookies. Everybody needs cookies. Yeah, not so bad, huh? Everybody likes a cookie. Everybody likes a cookie. We'll stick around for one of those. Heck yeah. Just for that. I'll give you another cookie. I'll give you another cookie. Right in your cookie slot. Okay. Oh, it's not going to be so bad. You'll see. It'll all be fine. You'll see. You're a big girl now. You're a big girl now. Oh, he wants another cookie. He wants another cookie. So we're friends. Friends give each other cookies. Friends like to give each other cookies all the time. Don't you know? Don't you know? They love to give each other cookies. I know you'd give me a cookie if you had one. If you had cookies to give out, you'd give me one. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. So remember the game, that stupid game. That's a stupid game. Oh, we're going to play the hard way? That's fine with me. We can play the hard way if you want. I don't have to. We can just use our thinker and we can get on to the next step. If you insist. If you insist. Nobody said to do that. 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 See what I mean? You're just being silly. Look at all the extra ground you got to cover. Look at all the extra ground you're having to cover, huh? That's what silly horses do. That's how silly horses do it. That's what silly horses act. They act like, oh, it's too much commotion. I can't exactly take it all. Oh, it's too much for me. It's too much for me. It's my little brain is not working that good today. I don't need all that commotion. I'm a good girl. You don't have to make me prove it every day that I'm smart. Oh man. Problem is we do. We gotta prove it every day. Every day. It's the most important thing. That you're connected and connected. Connected and collected. Calm, cool. Connected, collected. Confident. All those C words. All those C words. That's what I mean. Yeah. So paying attention, she says, if I'm paying attention, that's easy. I know exactly what that stuff means. You're just trying to rub me with that rope and can't even get over my back. What is up with that? What is up with that? Silly, silly, silly is what I call it. That's a silly game. Humans like to play. Throw ropes on horses. Next thing you know, you'll be wanting to throw a rope on a cow. Huh. A yellow hindquarters? That's not a hindquarter yelp. That's not very good either. The front end's moving way too much. That was a little better. Keep going back and forth between driving and confidence games. I know. It's a rough game. It's too hard for my head to wrap around all that stuff. It's just not the easiest thing I ever saw. Not the easiest thing I ever had to do. You know, I had lots of easier life before you showed up. I didn't have to do hardly much thinking at all. See, how I have to eat my grain. It's the only thing I worried about. Uh-oh. That's a smart girl. She is a smart girl. Oopsie daisy, where are you going? You weren't going to step in my space, were you? You're not going to step in my space, are you? So brave and smart. So brave and smart. I see you blocking me. Not my first rodeo. It's not my first rodeo. Oh, what was that little hop for? You didn't see that coming? You didn't see that coming? Oh my goodness. Well, here, let's see if you see it coming this time. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, we gotta keep doing that again. Easy cheesy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a rough old life, eh? Yeah, very rough old pony life. Oh, you should have a cookie by now. You should have a cookie by now. What about over here? There should be a cookie in this for you. At some point, you should get one. I believe you're right. There, you got it. It's in your cookie trap. Let me see this side. Let me see neutral lateral over here. Remember neutral lateral? Oh, he did it. See, pretty smart. See, pretty smart. Neutral lateral on this side. And the hind quarter yield. And the hind quarter yield, remember how? There it was. Oh, see, like a genius. See, just like a genius. Oh. Signal. And finish maneuver. Lean forward. Keep your head tilted just a hair. Don't pull. Hind quarters, yes. Pressure goes away. Ah, she's so smart. She's so smart. That's how smart girls do it. Oh. You coming with me? Let's go rinky salad. Don't drop your rope. I knew you were going to drop your rope. What was that for? Okay. Step number one, a saddle pad. Saddle blanket, actually. It's a little bit padded. It's a little bit padded. Yeah. Another cookie. Another cookie for you. That was a good girl. A good girl, get good cookies. Oh. 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 Hey, don't chew it up. It's the only one I got. Excuse me. I need to get in on that side. Yeah, I need to get in over here. I need to put this on both sides. Like a champion's dead. Oh, that's backwards. It doesn't matter. Just keep taking it off, put it on again until we get it right. Okay, that's looking better. How's that feel? Feel good to you? Good to me. Now, double check this out. No, you don't see it. I've seen it before. I know what it is. I know how that thing works. You don't need to show me. I'd like it better if you'd look over here. Can you check out what I was doing? Don't you want to know? Aren't you at least a bit curious? I'm a little bit curious. I have a cookie for being a good girl. I like that. I like being a good girl. Earning cookies. Earning cookies. What a champion. She's the best girl. Cookie down low. Cookie down low. Down low. There you go. Ah, she's so smart. She's super smart. Oh, yeah. She's right. Virginia's girl. Cute. Okay. Let's see. Stick a string. Remember this thing? Remember that thing? He's not gonna get you. Remember that thing? It's not gonna get you. It might rub you. He's not gonna bite you. Nothing we got's gonna bite you. So smart. So I figured this silly game out. I figured this silly game out. It is very silly. It's a very silly game. Yeah, it's a very silly game. Oh. Oh. See how smart she is. She's a smart girl. Get a belly scratch for that. A belly scratch for that. Looking and chewing. Yeah, I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. Everybody knows it. Nah, that one scared you a little bit. You're not supposed to be scared of that stuff. I know, you're getting smarter all the time. She's getting smarter all the time. Oh, your hook is good, huh? Oh, put on the other side. There it goes. Oh, right in there. Oh, it's good. Oh, yeah. Pop, pop. Ooh, that was a scary noise. Ooh, here comes more scary motion. Ah, right answer again. That was the right answer again. She's so smart. I know, it just seems unnatural. I have all these funny sounds on my back I've never heard before. And they've been right here all this time. Now there's funny sounds. I don't get it. I just gotta stand there and take it. Like a good girl. I am a good girl. Okay. Oh, that was not too bad. That was not too bad. Oh, where you going? Don't be taking off. Nobody said to go that far. Come back in. Come back in and see me. There we go. Whew. Oh yeah. It sure seems like it's scary. It sure seems scary, but it's just not, is it? It's not going to get nobody. No, there's no need to be worried. She's reading my energy really well now. Now, that was don't move. Now this is do move. Yes! What a genius! She's so smarty. Smarty pants. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Forward, yes, nicely done. Keep going, one more, two. Hind quarter yield. Hind quarter yield, yes. Where'd you looking over there for? What were you looking over there for? There's nothing for you over there. Nothing over for you there. Let's go this way. 4 quarters. Doop, doop. And around the circle. Oh, and hind quarters. Another hind quarters. Thank you. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful one that time. Yes, that was excellent. Do you like being called excellent? Because you are being excellent. Yes, you are being a good girl. Oh, yeah. You got some itchy back legs. Oh, don't make it cover. Stretch those big back here. Oh, yeah, back in my belly. Oh, take this butt off flank. Ready to go for a ride? You look like it. You look like you're ready for a ride. She's a beautiful girl. She is a beautiful girl. Good thinking. Good thinking. Keep your head in the right spots. You gotta keep that head in the right spots. Okay, let's take a couple more steps just for insurance. Doop, doop, doop. Let's see if we can get up on this side. This is a hard side. She's a smart girl. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. There we are. Okay. Here's your cookie. It's in there. It's in there. Lateral. Hind quarter yield. Hind quarter yield. 4 quarter yield. That's not 4 quarters. Oh, you're moving your hind. Oh, there it was. Oh my goodness. When you're doing a 4 quarter yield, it should feel like you're sitting on a gate back by the hinges and it's just swinging. You're not going forward at all. My left leg will be pushing her this way. My right arm will be leading her this way, and my weight will be back.
Take your right leg off.
Well, I take this left leg off as soon as she starts the right way.
But your right leg
is off. It's almost pointing the same way my arm is here. Oh yeah, there it was. Now I'm using this string also to keep her from going forward. Just a little reminder, so I'm not trying to direct where I'm going and keep her from going forward in the same rein. You can use the other rein when it's time, but you still have to be real coordinated not to be adding pressure on both reins. Neutral. Oh, see the prettiest girl. She does it so smart. She does that so smart. Okay, one more. Hind quarter yield. Hind quarter yield. There it was. 4/4 yield. Lovely. That's the best girl there ever was. This is easy game. This is an easy game. Neutralateral. What happened to neutralateral? There it is. Hind quarters. There it was. She's so smart.
That doesn't matter if it's crossing the front leg like that.
I would prefer that the left leg come behind the right going that way, just because that's going to prevent her from going forward at all. And then it tells you, oh, she's got it. She's just pivoting around and she's organizing her feet in a way that produces that result without accidentally going forward and adding pressure on her. Yeah, and the opposite the other way.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to go behind, but they can't go forward, or it's not. They didn't complete the maneuver correctly. There. See, so smart. See, so smart. Look. I don't know. You did great. I don't know. I'll give her another. Whoa, careful what you're doing. You're going to fall over. You're going to fall over doing it like that. You're not even paying attention to what's all this weight on you. No, all this weight on you. You can't do that just like that. You have a little more. Put it on this side. Stand up straight. Stand up straight. Okay. Up. Careful. Careful, you're going to fall yourself down. You're going to fall yourself right down. Lateral, hind quarter yield, hind quarters, 4/4, and away we go. What I'm trying to do now is to practice each of the yields and then roll that last 4/4 yield into a step off. Just walk off. She doesn't really understand that because we've talked to her about just doing what was asked and then stop. And those are the main three things we taught her. That going forward isn't so much, but she'll get it. Come on. There it is. 4/4 and there you go. Champion pony. Oh, I didn't know I could walk around. You didn't tell me I could do that. Oh man. Whoa, careful. Careful. There you go, neutralateral. Hind quarters. 4/4, and away we go. Not the poop. Not to the poop. There you go. Ah, just like a champion does it. Just like a champion does it. Practice on this side. Neutralateral. Hind quarters. Hind quarters. There it is. 4/4, and away we go. Neutral lateral to a 4/4. Neutral lateral. Hindquarters. 4/4. Oh, she's so lovely. She did that perfectly. And then again, she has the mind. She's done walking down the trail today. I'm not going to do anymore. And you just go, okay, we'll just practice these things. Practice this, practice that. She's like, ugh. It's just easier to walk down the trail because you're not going. No, I'm going to make you do it. And you're like, we'll just practice something else. We got 30 minutes together. So if you don't want to go down the trail, you're too worried about it. We can practice this for a while and make sure all of our yields are understood. You're trying to pay attention and do what I ask, and I'll reward you good. And just repetition, 80% consistency, 20% variety. Like you saw there, I changed that last time I did. Instead of doing a hindquarter yield after the neutral lateral to the 4/4 yield, I just went neutral lateral and turned that into a 4/4 yield. Because you're going to use them all. You just want to switch them up the way we teach them so they can get kind of in that habit of going, oh, hindquarters, oh, move 4/4 and stop. And I get it. And then the other side's the same way. I get it. And then if we change it up a little bit, then they're not just going, oh, I do this, I do this, I do that. And that's what happens after you pick up this rein. If I just ask for this and let you go, it's one thing. Or if I ask for this or it could even eventually just go move into a 4/4 yield and just walk off. I would be hesitant to ever say. I tell people the worst thing to do is just go straight off. If you did nothing else but tilted their weight back before you, if you wanted to go straight off, let's just get a little 4/4 yield before we go straight off first, just something so that they're connected and they're not just whoop, now we're gone, and they may have mentally left you. If you're collecting as you go off, and then aim where you're going to go and ride and add a little pressure until they go. And I was clucking to her a little bit, but I'm all the time I'm adding pressure with my legs, saying it's getting tighter and tighter. You're going to have to, I'm not going to kick you, I'm just going to make you uncomfortable back here, thinking, how do I get out of this pressure? And along with the cluck, she tries to go forward and the legs come off. As soon as she thinks going in the right direction, I'm going to take the pressure off and see how long she'll ride that walk until. And if I stop riding, if she doesn't stop, then I'll pick up the string. And if that doesn't work, and in the early stages, I'm only going to go to like phase 2 on the string before I pick up that rein and go to neutral lateral, which may not stop her, but it'll put her in a circle. And then if she gets mentally attached, she'll go, oh yeah, just do this, and pressure goes away. Do this and stand still. So it's just a lot of making sure they have those 3 things on each side super solid, like blinking. And like I said, then you can problem solve from there, go anywhere. Because if they won't do X, Y, or Z, but they'll still kind of have to do these maneuvers because it's so ingrained in them. They know how to do it and how to get the pressure to go away. I'll do that, and then we'll start shaping from there. But that's our next step, is just ride off into take steps so she understands going forward. You can add pressure over here like that, because I don't have both reins. Oh, she's a beautiful ride. Oh, that's poop just stiff. I don't think so. Neutral lateral. Oh, what a beautiful girl. What a beautiful girl. Now, if she stopped before I got all the way to neutral lateral, I'll take that. All I was really doing is asking for that stop. So I started to pick up the reins. She started to go, oh, I better stop so I can do this. And once she stopped, that's really what I wanted. So she didn't have to complete that maneuver. But it's just there in case she's going, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, you do. She goes, oh. And then she might still be emotionally charged up and having to go around in a circle a couple times until she goes, oh, wait a minute. If I just do this, he'll let me go. It'll be fine. And the one rein thing, that's more as much for you that we're going to practice as it is for her, because naturally as humans, when we get tight, we pull on both reins. Now all of a sudden all that pressure's coming to her face. It doesn't make any sense because it's never came from both sides before. And that's liable to scare her and then make you even tighter, her even tighter, and it just goes from bad to worse. So in an emergency, if you train your brain I only have one rein, then you won't ever think, oh, I got to do the other one. Believe me, I grew up 35 years of pulling on horses' faces thinking it was the right thing to do, not knowing at all how much tension that created because of the misunderstanding for what I was asking. We're going this way. We're going this way. There you go. Uh-oh. 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 There you go. Whew. Okay, neutral lateral. Whew. I thought I knew where I was going. I thought I knew where I was going. Nobody said move anything. Nobody said time it says move your body. It move your hind quarters. Now you can move your forequarters, and then you can get up. Make the brake squealing sounds. Pick up the rein. Tip her to the fence. She's so smart. She's so smart. She needs another cookie. I think she needs another cookie. Whoop. Yeah, see what I mean? Over here this time. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. Cookie's over here. Cookie's over here. There you go. See how she's getting more confident when we walk off now? She goes, oh, I guess I'm supposed to do this now. Before, all you wanted me to do is stand still. Now you want me to walk off. Okay. Once she understands, then she can be confident and be relaxed about it instead of going, oh, is this the right thing to do? I don't know what all these signals mean. Oh, she's so smart. You gotta get old nose rub, huh? You gotta get old nose rub. She don't like no kisses. She don't like no kisses. Hind quarters. Man. That feel pretty good? You feel pretty good? You did superior. You did superior. It's not that hard of a game to win, is it? So this is easy. This is easy money. And from now on, it's just a bunch of that, sped up just a little bit. You know, just instead of giving her 3 seconds between phases. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, add pressure a little, just so that she can go testing all the time. You're a little better than yesterday. You still remember, just kind of like we did today, come in and move it around. First she's like, oh, I can't remember how to stand still. Oh yeah, stand still. That's whew. Then I get all the reward. Okay, and once we refresh that and it gets stronger in her neural pathways, and we test everything else. When I first jumped on her, it's kind of a lot quicker than I did before. A lot less warning. And she panicked a little bit, but she didn't go anywhere. But you know, it took her 2 or 3 times of that before she fell and went, oh yeah, duh. Nothing, don't be worried about that. It's just, that's all this is from here on, is reading whether she's connected and collected, or if she's off in outer space somewhere.
How do you think she's coming along?
Gorilla Grit. I actually expected her this 3 days sooner than her, just how tame she was when she came in. I thought she'd be a lot quicker to stand still, and that was what we had the hardest problem with at first, is getting her to want to stand still. And then once she figured out that was a good answer, to stand still, that would give her less commotion than moving around. And then the penny dropped, and she's starting to go, okay, there's a little bit of rhyme and reason to all this. I can understand it, and everything makes sense now, or it's starting to, or I know what to do if it doesn't make sense. What Mother Nature says to do and what you say to do, 2 different things. Just sorting them out. Yeah, I was supposed to get up to 45 today. It was supposed to. And then after I say, yeah, let's go, I saw they changed it to 37 would be the high. Oh, pretty lady. Oh. Gotta shake that saddle stink off of me. There's saddle stink on me. I should chew it up so I can't put it on me again. That's awful. Shoot all this stuff. Ugh. Shoot it up. Don't be coming around getting on my belly again. That's no fun. No fun for me. That back tickle your little ears. Give her another cookie, because she deserves one. She's a good girl. Oh, it's a good sound. He's so super smart. He's so super smart. I know the stiffest ground. Oh. Come on in. What a pretty girl. She's a super pretty girl. Where'd you get all the chicken feathers from? Where'd you get all the chicken feathers from? They come in here and cuddle with you at night, keep warm? You keep them chickens warm? Is that what you do? Oh, no. That was a little grabby. That was a little grabby. Huh. That's pretty good.
Getting to understand why old people move to Florida.
Just don't be there in the summer. I got stuck there 2 or 3 years in the summer. I'll get that. I'll get that. Yeah. It's awful. As nice as it is in the winter, it's awful in the summer.